AJ. They can start their own comedy show. I think they deserve to be regal babies. Thank you. Just a little backgrounder on TRESE. The name TRESE actually originated when me and my friends were working in a radio station that no one ever heard of. Straight out of college, there was this radio station that got set up. It was 990 RTAM, which was broadcasting on like 12 kilohertz, which meant only 12 people ever heard whatever it was that we were broadcasting. We were assigned the 10 p.m. time slot, and they said, talk about anything that's related to the paranormal. So we decided to come up with a character called Anton TRESE at the time. And we decided to do ghost stories, but it was set in the city because, funnily enough, we were sick and tired of seeing ghost stories and aswang stories set in the province because we thought there's probably no... Why did that happen as I said that?
Scary.
At that time, we thought, parang the shake, rattle, and rolls that kept coming out were just becoming too boring and predictable. And so it's great to see how AJ Noel was able to revamp that and make it more interesting and funnier. So from there, the radio character Anton TRESE became the comic book character Alexander TRESE. So here is a story that was commissioned by Rogue Magazine and came out in their Halloween issue a couple of years back. When the sun sets in the city of Manila, don't you dare make a wrong turn and end up in that dimly lit side of the metro, where aswang run the most wanted kidnapping ring, where capres are the kingpins of crime, and encantos slip through the cracks and steal your most precious possessions. When crime takes a turn for the weird, the police call Alexander TRESE. There are two piles of case folders on Captain Guerrero's desk, the unsolved murder pile and the missing persons pile. He's not so sure where to file this one. Captain Guerrero, the Sopo, is asking why they're being made to wait outside. Aside from the fact that I outranked them, I just want to make sure they don't get hurt in case the rest of her returns. I have my doubts that will happen soon, anytime soon, said a voice from the doorway. Good evening, Captain. Alexandra, thank you for coming. I wanted you to see this and hopefully you'll tell me she's not a manananggal. I'm afraid she is. The oil on her torso and the one in the bottles are the same ones used by segmenters in order to transform. The more important question is, why has she not returned? Over the phone, you said the landlord found the body? Yep, the landlord said the room belongs to Irma Allegra. Supposedly works at a call center. Last seen 3 nights ago, landlord came up to collect the rent. Please keep this place locked and secured. We'll tell you when everything's okay. Give me some time to ask around. In one of the towering condos at Eastwood City, Alexandra meets with the Reina Manananggal. Do you know how many of our girls arrive from the province every day? I can't keep track of all of them. I have more important matters to attend to. Our nightmares have found new hiding places at the very heart of our daily paths and routes. The Fort Taguig. TRESE brings the kambal to get honest answers from the Prince of Aswang. I don't need to hunt for girls. I own the hottest club in the city. The girls come to me. Now get your attack dogs off of me, please. At the far end of Ayala, Alabang. Why do you search for this one manananggal? Maybe she just got snagged on some cell site. Who cares? I need to make sure she wasn't killed by a rival tribe. I don't want an underworld gang war to erupt on the streets of Manila. I need to find her. Very well, you and your family have always been good to my tribe, and thanks for the tobacco. Feed the carrion the flesh of the manananggal, and she'll track her and lead you to where the rest of the body can be found. Antipolo. The carrion patiently waited for TRESE to catch up with her, leading her to this house in the valley. After making sure no one was home, she let herself in. On one side of the living room, a massive butterfly collection graced the walls. What was more unusual were the pictures on the other wall, photos of a man who was handsome enough to make people ask, "Are you an actor? You should be." There were no other photos in the room, just the man in different poses. All of them looked like he was trying to seduce her. Her loyal tracker called her attention to this particular door. The stench of blood and rot and decay hit her, making TRESE take a step back. The chamber reeked of fear and despair. "Kill me! Please kill me before he returns!" "Who did this to you?" "He caught me, lured me with a pregnant woman, comes here every night, feeds me, and then I show you how much I love you. You are beautiful. I've never had a girl like you before. You're a trespasser, but you look like you've got some fight in you. I like girls who fight back. Let's play." Ha! Missed me. I don't like to play, and I never miss. The police report will say they came to the house of Hector Mendoza because someone reported screams of help coming from the inside. The police will also find Hector's laptop containing video files of all the people he abducted, abused, and killed. He started with women, then shifted to men, then came to children. What the police didn't see were the files that TRESE deleted, the ones that showed his acts with Aswang and Dewata and Encanto. TRESE asked around the underworld, expecting to find out he was a hitman or a torturer for a Aswang tribe. But he wasn't. He was just a salesman who was never late for work, never went on a sick leave, and all the girls in the office had a crush on him. He was a monster who found a new hiding place at the very heart of our daily paths and routes. Hector Mendoza never made it to the police precinct. The van was found on the side of the road, and there is a growing pile of case files on Captain Guerrero's desk. He didn't mind adding that folder on the towering pile. The Masquerade, with art by Mark Torres. Let's go back to comedy now.